So, hello guys, I'm back with a new lecture, and in this particular lecture, we are going to talk about envelopes. Okay, envelopes. Okay, so starting with the definition of envelopes. So, what does envelopes mean? So, basically, what happens is that suppose you have a particular curve given with the function fxy alpha, where alpha is your parameter. Alpha is your parameter. What happens is that there you can draw a particular curve or a straight line, okay, maybe anything which borders which borders the family of curve which borders the family of curve f xy alpha equal to 0. Okay, for example, suppose we have say we have the family of curve x minus alpha whole square plus y square equals to 1. So this basically is the family of curve of all unit circles along the x-axis. Okay, so suppose this is your x-axis. So these are the unit circles which you have. Okay, these are the family of unit circles, and you can draw a straight line like this, which will be tangential to each and every circle you can draw with this particular equation. And these two straight lines will be y equals to 1 and y equals to minus 1. So these two straight lines actually they border all the family of circles which have this particular equation, which can be drawn on the x-axis. So these two straight lines will form the envelope of this family of circles. Got basically understandable, right? So this is what the basic meaning of envelopes is. Okay, so now how to find, so we are coming straight to the point, how to find the envelopes. Okay, so let's see. Now there is a very important theorem for envelope. Let me write the whole theorem. So a necessary and sufficient condition for the existence of an envelope for a family of curves f xy alpha equal to 0, where alpha is the parameter, is that f alpha xy alpha equals to 0, that is the derivative of this particular family of curve with respect to alpha, that will be 0, and fx square plus fy square not equal to 0. What is fx square? So this basically means the partial derivative of this family of curves with respect to x, and this fy means the partial derivative of this family of curves, family of curves with respect to y. Got it? So this is the basic theorem which we need. Now if you have a certain family of curve, let's say you have this family of curve fxy alpha equals to 0, and you find that the df over d alpha equals to 0, but this particular portion doesn't satisfy, that is fx square plus fy square equals to 0, then the eventually the relation between y and x which you will be getting, that is y equals to fx, this sort of a relation which you will be getting, that relation actually gives you the locus of singular points. Okay, so this is very necessary for you to check that whether there an envelope exists or not. So to check the existence of envelope, you need to know this particular situation. Got it? So let me straightforwardly come to how to find the envelope of the family of curve. So let me go to a new page. So suppose you have a family of curve given with this equation. Okay, so this is an equation, suppose say 1, and you differentiate it with respect to alpha, and you get del f over del alpha x y alpha equals to 0. This is equation 2. Now you need to eliminate alpha from 1 and 2, which will lead you to a relation between y and x, and this relation actually gives you the equation of the envelope if fx square plus fy square not equals to 0. Got it? So what you need to do is that you will already be given an equation of the family of curve, and you need to differentiate the family of curve with respect to alpha, equate that to 0, then eliminate alpha from these two equations. You will be eventually getting a relation between y and x in this manner. Then you need to check whether this particular situation satisfies or not. If this satisfies, then the eventual relation actually is the relation of the envelope, else it will be the locus of singular points. Clear? Okay, so let me check a particular problem to make you people understand. So suppose you have f of x y alpha equals to, say, y cube plus x plus alpha whole square. Okay, so you need to find the envelopes to this curve. So y cube plus x plus alpha whole square equals to 0. You differentiate this with respect to alpha, so you get 2 times x plus alpha equals to 0. Okay, and then from here you need to eliminate, so this becomes 0 actually, right? So if you put this here, so this portion becomes 0 because x plus alpha equal to 0. So from here you get the equation of a particular curve or a particular straight line, or maybe anything, that is y equals to 0. Now this particular equation can either be an envelope or be locus of singular points. So for that you need to check whether fx square plus fy square equal to 0 or not. So if you do this, if you differentiate this with respect to x, so what do you get? So you get this becomes 0, right? This becomes 0. Here you get 2 times x plus alpha, its square, plus here what do you get? 3y square, and this is what you have actually. Now you know that your x plus alpha is equals to 0, so this portion becomes 0, and you also know your y is equals to 0, so this portion becomes 0, and eventually so their summation also becomes 0. That means ki fx square plus fy square becomes 0. So this particular relation or equation which you have got, y equals to 0, this is actually the locus of singular points, not the equation of a particular envelope. Got it? Clear? Now let me give you a basic envelope of a particular type of family of curves. Let's say you have the family of curve f of xy alpha is equals to axy alpha square plus bxy alpha plus cxy. Got it? Now how to find the envelope? So basically, if you equate this to 0, now see what is axy? These actually give the coefficient of alpha, right? These actually give the coefficient of alpha. So you equate this to 0, you get one particular equation, and you differentiate this with respect to alpha, so you get 2axy alpha plus bxy, this equals to 0. Clear? From here what do you get? Alpha is equals to minus b over 2a. I am not writing this xy portion again. So this is what you get, right? Now if you put this value of alpha here, what you will be getting is that b square is equals to 4ac. This will be the relation which you will be getting, and see that a, b and c all are functions of xy. All are functions of xy. See, A is a function of xy, B is a function of xy, as well as C is a function of xy. So eventually this particular relation will also be a function of xy. And this particular relation actually gives you the equation of the envelope. Got it? Envelope of this type of family of curves. Clear? Now suppose you are given a particular family of curve with two parameters. Okay, with two parameters. Suppose you have an equation given as x, y, alpha, beta equals to 0. So how will you be solving this particular problem? So if you are given this sort of a family of curve, then carefully follow the steps which I will be showing you. See, when you will be given this sort of a family of curve, you will also be given another function which will be a function of alpha and beta. Okay, which actually gives you the relation between alpha and beta. These are the parameters. Mind that these are the parameters. Alpha and beta are the parameters. Okay, so you will also be given another function which actually indicates you to the relation between the given parameters. Okay, so we need to equate this to 0 also. So here you have first equation, here you have second equation. Then you will be doing what? See, if you differentiate this partially with respect to alpha and beta and add them, what you will be getting is that del f over del alpha d alpha plus del f over del beta d beta is equals to 0. You will be doing the same step with this, so you will be getting del phi over del alpha d alpha plus del phi over del beta d beta, this equals to 0. On basically on comparing these two equations, you get that del f over del alpha upon del phi over del alpha is equals to del f over del beta by del phi over del beta. This will be a third equation. Okay, now basically what we are doing here is that this equation actually forms if we equate d beta over d alpha. Okay, if we equate d beta over d alpha, we will be getting this only. Getting it? Clear? This much, I guess this thing is clear, pretty clear in mind. Okay, so now we have got already three equations we have got. Now you need to eliminate alpha and beta from 1, 2 and 3, and the resulting equation will again be of the form fxy or f of xy as you were getting till now, and that particular relation will be your relation for equation of the envelope if fx square plus fy square not equal to 0. Clear? Okay, now I will be solving you a problem to make sure that you people have already understood what I am telling here. So the equation says that you have a family of straight lines x upon a plus y upon b equals to 1. Okay, and a and b are parameters given by the equation a to the power n plus b to the power n equals to 5 to the power n. Clear? You need to find the envelope to this particular family of straight lines given. Okay, so for here we have got two parameters. So what we will be doing is that del x over del a dA, which will be giving you minus x over a square dA minus y over b square dB equals to 0. Similarly, you will be getting n times a to the power n minus 1 dA plus n times b to the power n minus 1 dB equals 0. From here what do you get? You get x minus x over n times a to the power n plus 1 equals to minus y over n times b to the power n plus 1. From here you get x over, so n gets cancelled, right? N gets cancelled, so here you get x over a to the power n plus 1 equals to y over b to the power n plus 1. From here you have to eliminate a and b. Okay, so let's see. So we can write this as x over a is equals to, okay, x over a is equals to, so this goes up, so this becomes a upon b whole to the power n times y over b. Got it? Now from here we can say x over a is equals to, now we can write a to the power n as 5 to the power n minus b to the power n over b to the power n. See here, from here we can say that a to the power n is equals to 5 to the power n minus b to the power n over y over b. Got it? From here we can say x over a equals to 5 to the power n over b to the power n minus 1 times y over b, right? So then from here we can say that x over a plus y over b is equals to 5 to the power n over b to the power n, this times y over b. This is your 1. From here we can say that y is equals to b to the power n plus 1 over 5 to the power n. And from here we can say that y to the power n over n plus 1 is equals to b to the power n over 5 to the power n times n over n plus 1. I mean in the power times. Now why did we actually do this? To keep b to the power of which value we know. Okay, we actually know the value of b to the power n, be it on the basis of a, but still we know its value, but we do not know the value of b to the power n plus 1. Okay, so that's why we brought b to the powers of b to the power n. Similarly, if we go by the same step, we will get that x over n to the power n plus 1 is equals to a to the power n over 5 to the power n times n over n plus 1. If we add these two equations, we get x to the power n over n plus 1 plus y to the power n over n plus 1 is actually equals to, this two gets added to give you 5 to the power n. So you have 5 to the power n over 5 to the power n times n over n plus 1, which actually gives you x to the power n over n plus 1 plus y to the power n over n plus 1 is equals to 5 to the power n over n plus 1. And this is your required equation of the envelope of the given family of curves. Okay, so this is all for today, guys. This was the way in which you can easily find out the equation of envelopes. In the next lectures I will be trying to bring you the videos of curvatures and curve tracing. Okay, so meet you guys in the next lecture.